Omar Isuf here, and I'm talking about athletic aesthetic. My training philosophy. I've been kicking it around for several years, I think since the end of 2010. It appears a lot of people are jumping on the bandwagon, where you not only want to look good, but you want to perform, be able to do something with that muscle. Some people will call it to be functional. I say that it's necessary, because why just look good if you can't do anything with that body? I think it's honestly a little vapid. We've all been there before. If you just train to impress others, because eventually that will fade. You know, you'll lose the motivation. It's very external. If you want to make continued progress, you have to have a higher purpose with your training. Enter athletic aesthetic. I was young too, right? When I first started lifting, it's primarily for appearance. And what I noticed with a lot of people that I worked out with, they dropped out after a period of time. They liked someone and then lost interest, broke up, da-da-da-da-da. They lost the motivation because it wasn't grounded in something concrete. And for a lot of people, you know, they work out for appearance largely because of insecurities. And that's cool, right? You got to get over those eventually. You got to grow as a person. You got to try and pursue something that's a little deeper. And when I say performance, we're talking about discipline, self-betterment, because, you know, anyone could look marginally good or reasonably good, right? You could train a bit, lose some fat, hey, get some biceps, and cool. Not everybody could deadlift over 500 pounds. You don't just walk up to that thing and say, hey, you know what, fuck you, I'm going to lift it up. It doesn't work that way. There's a mastery, there's an excellence, there's an art to that. There's programming. It's intelligent. It's methodical. You have to think about it. And we talked before about appearance, but really, by performing these athletic activities, these endeavors, sprinting, jumping, lifting heavy, naturally, aesthetics will follow how your body looks. Call me crazy. It's simple, intuitive logic, people. But if I'm able to back squat 405 for 10 pounds instead of 225 for 10 half-assed reps, I will be building a whole lot more muscle with those 405 ATG reps. Focusing on performance also simplifies things for a lot of people. It's like, oh, should I train to failure? Should I not train to failure? What about, you know, constant tension? I'm counting the fucking rep on the bench press. It really allows you to hone in on what's important, because, you know, we could use the term, yeah, sure, progressive overload, but getting better will make you look better. It's as simple as that. Strength also, what's great about it is you could train different capacities at once. So, you know, only training for size is very limited. You only need a couple hours a week. You only need to do a couple exercises, track your nutrition. That's it. Okay, if that's you, that's fine. But at the same time, my question is, why not do more? With the same hours you're allotted, you could become stronger, faster, more mobile, more flexible, able to, once again, do something with your body. And it gets addictive. I don't know about you guys, but I like excelling at things, right? One of my best memories when I was younger was sprinting, simply because that thrill of success, the achievement of running, being in the moment, that adrenaline rush, there's nothing like it. So if curling 25-pound dumbbells to impress girls is your thing, that's cool. But eventually, once again, we grow out of it. Hopefully, we mature and we focus on the larger picture. These ideas, discipline, mastery, focus, planning, programming, big words that lead to big results. Personally, I felt a lot happier deadlifting 545 pounds than I will when I get lean. That's me. There is no denying there's an element of us that wants to look better, to look good naked. But hopefully, with time, there should be something a little bit more. I've discovered that with myself. Many people will find that. And that's where you could turn to something that you could easily quantify, where I say athletic aesthetic. As you get better at what you do, as you could squat more, as you could sprint faster, as you could jump higher, watch what happens to your body. It really allows you to focus on what's important by simplifying. Quantifying these unknowns. Like, how am I supposed to build muscles? Say, get stronger. Do more, right? Make sure you're eating sufficient calories. So stop doing wrist curls. Maybe pick up a barbell for once in your life. Learn how to deadlift. Fix your bad back, your wrecked knee. And be amazed at the progress that takes place before you. So hell yeah, I started this gangster shit. That's really what it is. When people ask me, what the hell am I talking about when I say this phrase? That's it. Lastly, I must shout out another YouTuber, small. He has like a couple thousand subscribers, but he is most alike in terms of his training philosophy with myself, Johnny Candito. I've had the pleasure of knowing him now for the last several months. A great kid, hungry, smart, informative, practical with his advice, most aligned with what I preach. He's a powerlifter with some ridiculous numbers. He can sprint really fast, he has muscle, and he's lean. So if you want to see more content similar to my own when we talk about athletic aesthetic and no bullshit, a guy that's smart, check out his channel. I highly recommend it. Personally, in terms of content, my favorite channel to direct people when they want to see more content outside of my own. So Johnny, get your ass up to Toronto and let's get some killer training going on. Squats, deadlifts, bench press, overhead press, some sprinting, some prowler work. You'll probably beat me in that run. I'll resent you for that, but it's all good because I'm a good sport. There will be blood on camera. It's not a game. And in this town, kids, that's called progress. Thank you, as always, for watching my video. If you like the video, support this channel and like the video. If you're not a subscriber, I feel sad for you because you're missing out on a whole lot. But that's up to you, okay? Go and watch a dog play piano if that's more your cup of tea. Fuck you. The rest of you guys, Zealous Army, my subscribers, I'll be seeing all you guys in the next video. Take care of yourself.